there, starlings. Welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jess from Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and star into your power. For those of you who've never been here before, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me here for a light counterpart weekly reading. In case you don't know, this is the same as a twin flame journey. I was guided to not utilize the phrase twin flame because I'm supposed to be attracting the messages. I'm supposed to be attracting the individuals who are actually in this collective that I channel for, because this is I was saying in my last reading for this weekly, for the light counterpart reading, I should say, that the collective that I channel, they're at the higher octave of twin flames, of counterparts, okay? So if you've been going through the journey, it's usually for those who've been going through it. They're in the thick of it right now. If you just started, this is probably like a precursor to what's going to happen further along in your journey, just to keep that in mind. But again, I do not use the term twin flame. I use light counterpart because that is what they told me this really is, okay? So that is for those who are seeing this type of reading for the first time. I am also a light counterpart. I have achieved union with self already. I've completed my portion of the journey. So now I am here to teach others based on my experiences, based on what I have been in conversation with my divine masculine telepathically, because we do have telepathic communication. We do talk to each other in the 5D practically on a daily basis. And based on what I feel energetically, when what I am going through, he is also going through, and the further I ascend, the further my masculine ascends as well. So in case you didn't know, I don't do this reading not based off of experience, because I am going through this and I'm finalizing the portion of my soul contract that I'm supposed to fulfill. Anyway, they wanted me to get that out there for some reason. I've never said that before, so while I was doing my prayers before the reading, they told me to relay that information to you guys, especially to those who are new, and maybe to the people who've been coming here who don't already know this, all right? So to my subscribers, thank you so very much for your loyalty, your support, and your love. I am so very blessed and so very thankful to all of you. If you haven't subscribed yet and you are interested, go ahead and click on that subscribe button and click on the notification bell so you can see when these readings come out, along with other stuff that I put in my community tab, now that I have that available now, and other things, other announcements I might have, or maybe a pop-up reading. It hasn't happened in a while, but it might happen. So for those of you who've never been here, what we're going to do is we're going to see what the divine masculine is going through right now, what's going on with them, what they need to focus on, what's going on with the feminine, what the feminine needs to focus on, guidance for the masculine, guidance for the feminine, guidance for the connection overall. We are also going to pull a card deck for the divine masculines and a card deck for the divine feminines to have a mini conversation as to, you know, what they are, how they are talking to each other in the 5D, okay? I also want to mention I am offering 40% off all of my readings, to include the handwritten letter from your masculine, the conversation between the masculine and the feminine letters, like counterpart check-ins, those types of things. Check out I can't talk today. Check out the description box below to get the coupon code for that, and to check out the readings that I have. I do have direct links to the readings that I was talking about. Okay, so let's get into this. I also offer coaching. If you don't, the readings do help, but if you want specific coaching, like you want to talk to me one-on-one about your journey, how to navigate it, I have those too. It says coaching / live readings. Those are 40% off as well, in case you are interested in that. Okay. All right, let's get into this. Let's see what's going on with the masculines. Last week's reading was pretty fantastical with all of the counterpart cards that came out. It was an amazing reading. If you haven't seen it, go watch last week's. It's the one that's entitled Mind-Blowing Powerful Reading, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't say blah, 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 but the first two words I use, you'll be able to find it. All right, Spirit Guides, Angels, Galactic Family, Pleiadian Sirians. What is going on with the Divine Masculines at this time? please, and thank you. Please keep in mind, everyone, time is fluid. Everyone's on different stages of this journey. This is a general reading. This is not personal. All right? Keep that in mind. If you're not here yet, you're just not here yet, and you have to be honest with yourself. Oh, wow. It keeps getting better every time. We have the Strength card, guys. This is Leo energy. Maybe your masculine is a Leo, but this is really about having the strength to face their fears with what? This type of deep soul connection that they have with you. Here is the Lover's card. Yes, they talk about this is the light counterpart / twin flame card. This is about this highly spiritual, highly passionate connection with your counterpart, right? So they are really having the strength to face their fears with regards to how strong this connection is. Because remember, most of us know, if you've been in this journey for a while, they tend to just disappear and they freak out. And it's like, it's because it's so strong. And for males who are masculines, it is very hard for them to come to terms with, because of that feminine side of them that is just not fully balanced with their masculine side, right? It's because of the programming, what was done in the Piscean age, that caused all of this. And when they're really tapped into those feelings, they know they can't escape it. They know they can't avoid it. So they are coming to terms with facing that, right? Especially with leaving everything behind, and they're realizing, you know, that they caused the, you know, so much, not the chaos, but the way they reacted to their life. They realized in other readings that it was them that was keeping themselves locked up in their own cages. It was them that was taking the shit from karmics or from other people, even, you know, dealing with jobs or other things that weren't fulfilling, and just, you know, seeing their world crash around them, but understanding they had the strength and the power to get right back up and follow that calling. Because now they're really starting to realize that with the Lover's card at the bottom of the deck here, and that's major arcana, guys. These are major life changes, major life transitions, major changes in the way that they are thinking about this connection, the way they are thinking about how they're going to navigate it, how they're going to deal with it, how they're going to gain that strength to continue moving forward with this journey. This is also talking about taming the beast, okay? That you feminines have tamed the beast. And I'm seeing Beauty and the Beast with this card, right? How you came in out of nowhere, and even though they had treated you the way that they did, a lot of you were still trying to give them that love and compassion, and that's what it's all about. We can't react to people who and go all crazy and start pointing fingers when people do us wrong, because here's the thing, and this is the trigger here, the reality check. And this is with my case too, that I was being treated the way I was treated because I didn't treat myself with respect. I didn't love myself enough the way I was supposed to love myself. I had low self-confidence, very low self-esteem. It would fluctuate though. I would have it and then I would lose it when somebody would, you know, act a certain way towards me, and I would think that I wasn't worthy, right? We attract those types of people. And that's why when we are in these connections, we need to learn from them. And we also have to face our fears from the feminine side point perspective as well, okay? And when we came into the masculine's lives and we were very different, they saw that. It also freaked them out. And they said, well, wait a minute. It's like when Belle comes into that castle and the beast, you know, is losing his temper and he's treating her the way that she is, like the prisoner, right? Then he changes his mind and then she leaves because he gets mad because she gets curious of finding the rose, and then she's trying to escape. You know how it goes. The wolves come after her. He comes after her anyway and saves her life. And she knows this. She knew that she could get back up on Pierre, that sounds kind of funny, on the horse and go back home, right? But she didn't. She listened to her gut because the love that she already had there, she knew that wasn't the right thing to do. So what did she do? She goes back. She cloaks him. gets him on the horse. They go back to the castle. And she knows that she made a promise, and she's like, okay, I'm gonna have to stick it out. But she knew that for him to be left for dead out there was not the right thing. And for you feminines, you know deep down inside that that is not the right thing for you to do, to leave your masculines out there for dead. Because essentially, you guys came together because you are here to save their life, in a sense, to get so close to God that that healing that you do and that strength that you gain on your own from what God gives you is to be that fuel for the masculines. That's why it's so important to be in separation, because it's the energy that heals. It's the 5D stuff, the unconditional love that heals the masculines, and it gives them the strength to continue on their path. Okay? They are understanding now that there's this self-belief that they can get through this, that they can ascend to the divine masculine Christ. They can ascend to the violet flame level, and that everything that they have been through, that they have endured, was to build strength. Being alone, being in solitude is to build up that strength. It's the same for the masculines and the feminines, and this is what they are understanding. And this is so incredible, because the more that they are able to push through and persevere, kind of like 7 of Wands energy, 9 of Wands energy, even though it's been grueling, it's been tiring, maybe 10 of Wands, it's like, oh my God, it's been so heavy, but they have to muster up that strength to continue on through this connection. And this is also about emotional healing, because with the Lovers card, guys, if you don't already know, this is about healing of the self, aligning yourself with God, with the divine, to gain that strength and to continue to heal and to purge away all of that stuff that the 3D world has done to both of you. When you get into full alignment with emotional healing with God, that calls in your equal at that level. This is why this connection is the way that it is. And again, it's energetic. This is not just your run-of-the-mill connection, and I say this quite often. We have the Lovers here. In the Rider-Waite, there is the Archangel who's overseeing all of this. They are orchestrating this in such a way so that they prepare both of you for harmonious, physical, sacred union. But it's not just about union with your counterpart. It's about the mission you guys are about to fulfill. And I've talked about this in previous readings and how powerful this mission is. And those of you who are watching this, you are supposed to be at the forefront of leading the other counterparts, okay? Because your connection, your past lives were so very different. And for some of you, you have some very, very serious past lives. I know with mine, I was burned at the stake. I was tortured. I was put on the Spanish horse, and I was tortured severely there. And then at one point, I ended up dying from that torture on that device. Other things, okay? There's other stuff I won't get into, but I'm explaining that to you because, and also with your masculine, there were like, they would get killed, right? It's like both of us, I know with my masculine and me, like there was a lot of death involved, and it was about building up that strength and just standing up for what we believed in anyway. And we've gotten to the point now where we're past all of this really tough, these tough lives, and now we are about to be those examples to others on what a divine companionship really is. That divine love is the answer. It's not, again, eros love, romantic love. It's the agape, the unconditional love, which is the highest one of all. And I always stress that because that is what's going to heal this planet. All right, let's see what the masculines need to focus on for this week. What do the masculines need to focus on for this week? Spirit guides. Wow, okay. Thank you. I lost the card, guys. Hold on a second. Oh my gosh, where did it go? Spirit, where's the card? This is really bizarre. I'm pretty sure you guys saw that flip. Hold on. I have to get off of the chair here. All right, this is strange. I can't find the card. Oh my God, it's all the way over here. You see it? Four of Swords. Let me get myself situated here. Okay. All right, guys, I'm back. Yikes. Four of Swords. Continue the healing. This is a very serious connection, guys. A lot of healing needs to be done. This is not done overnight, and it's not, I mean, for me, I am approaching full, no, I've already hit, I've well hit the 6-year mark in my journey. Okay? It's a lot of years. And for me, it's because I didn't listen at the beginning. When I knew I should have started my healing, I needed to pull away from my masculine. But this is why I'm trying to teach the counterparts to kind of get them on their healing a little faster, because the world does, but God really needs you guys, like seriously, to do your work and to become the divine masculine Christ and divine feminine Christ that God has called you to be, because they need you guys to fulfill this mission. The light of the counterparts is so strong once they come into physical union. I mean, it shines so brightly that it really burns away a lot of the other dark force energies, okay? So that's why healing is so important in this. So masculines, for those of the masculines who are watching, because there are masculines watching this, continue your healing, okay? As you heal, you are going to gain even more strength. I'm telling you, because I have done it. And being alone has made me like withstand anything that comes my way. And I don't need anyone or anything to kind of push me along. I have God for that. Okay. God is my only source and supply. God is the one that provides me that strength, because ultimately God is the one that's the strongest like entity out of everything. And everything comes from God, and we are God within. So the longer we focus on our healing, the stronger we become. That's why with time heals all wounds. That's why with isolation and solitude, you build this up, because I'm telling you, you guys, once you start fulfilling your joint mission, you are going to be like, you're going to have this fortitude. You're going to become impenetrable, because it's going to, like, the dark forces will come after both of you. Other people will try to bring you down. I mean, I have foreseen all of this already, okay? My own counterpart has told me this telepathically, and my counterpart is actually more psychic than I am. So that's pretty powerful in itself. You guys are going to need this. And then when you finish your healing, you're going to be so tested, guys. I'm telling, and it's going to make you second guess. It's going to make you go back to your 3D self. And that is why the time it takes to heal, the time needed in solitude, why it's so important, because you need that strength, because they are going to come after you. 3D humans, 3D people, when you're fulfilling your mission, and the dark forces, you are going to need this. And you are going to become impenetrable, okay? Especially energetically. So masculines, continue with the self-care, continue to exercise, to go out in nature, to meditate, okay? A lot of the masculines have learned to meditate, and it's been helping them really, I mean, not really well. It's been helping them a lot. It's been helping them greatly. So, and the 3 of Swords is symbolic of the separation. Continue your healing during separation. Do not allow the heartbreak and the loss to affect you. This is you continuing to self-reflect, okay, on how your past lives, your life's lessons, what you've gone through in this lifetime has helped you to learn, not only to tame the beast, to temper those raw carnal energies that you've had for so long, but it's also about how everything that you've been through was to get you to the next phase of your life and to build up that strength, okay, and that courage. So continue to do your healing, self-care, and meditation, okay? And look, the bottom of the deck is all about balance. don't go back into thinking that you didn't give to your feminines what your feminines gave to you, because that's going to have, make you regress. Remember what I said? Don't focus on this Three of Swords, that pain that was caused, that you caused, not only to your feminine, but pain that you caused to other people, pain that you caused to yourself, which is why I talked about that before. This is you taking this time out because you are preparing to come forward with the truth. You need that strength to prepare yourself to come forward with the truth, okay? You are thanking God that you were not left for dead. This is you being in prayer and reflecting on that. Like, I could have really done myself in if I wouldn't have faced my fears and had that strength to go through this with that divine love of God and focusing on your healing, right? Because knights, when they came back from battle, they did this. They reflected on what went on, knowing that they could have died, and they spend time in solitude. And they give thanks to God because there could have been a loss here. They could have lost their lives with the Three of Swords, right? So this is why this Four of Swords is the way that it is. It's symbolic of that. That's why the masculines need to continue to work on the healing and to continue to balance their lives. Peace, balance, and harmony. Some of them are also starting to give more of their wealth to communities, tithing, donations, time, and energy, continuing to understand the law of give and take, all right? Not going back into the past and saying, oh my gosh, I didn't give to God. I didn't give to the feminine. I didn't give to other people. I didn't give to myself what was really necessary. And we did talk about in the last reading that some of the masculines came into a lot of money, whether inheritance or somebody passed away, some legal thing, whatever it was. Some of them came into a lot of money, and they're really understanding, okay, now that I've been blessed with this, I'm also going to continue to heal, but I'm also going to do things for the greater good of humanity, because I know that is important. That is also part of the healing, because when you do things for others, when you are giving your time, money, and energy to others, what does that do? That opens up more of your heart chakra. And what does that also do? It heals it, because both of the counterparts need to have their heart chakras completely healed before anything else can fully come to fruition, okay? The heart chakra is the gateway to everything, to having it all, to have that unconditional love and compassion, not only for your feminine, your masculine, yourselves, but for the world. Okay, and this is why masculines, this is about continuing to do these good works. God sees this and he praises this, and then he gives back to you what you give to others, what you give to the world. Okay, so continue to do that. Also, continue to balance your finances. What's the other thing they want with this? This is also about opportunities and breakthroughs. Yeah, this is pretty significant because of the Strength card and then the Four of Swords here. Continue to do these good works, masculine. Some of you have been doing this already and you're already starting to feel the effects of it, right? Some of you are probably already seeing the time and energy you've been giving. That some of you, because there are different groups here, right? And there are some masculines who've already been doing this. The ones who haven't, this is what you need to focus on for this week, to start giving your time and energy, right, for the greater good of humanity. But the ones of you who've already been doing this, you're starting to see what you're getting back from the universe from this work, right? From doing this, from this type of energy. And it's uplifting you, is it not? It's making you feel joyous and blissful, and it's elevating your vibration. That's why when you do this type of stuff, it really changes your perspective about the world, and it changes your vibration. We're going to go clarify the cards. Let me go put this deck down here. Spirit Guides, Angels, Galactic Family, Pleiadian Sirians. Why is the Strength card here? please, and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Sirians, please reveal to us for our highest good why the Strength card is here. Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. These cards feel a little weird. What is it doing? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Sirians, please clarify the Strength card for our highest good. Thank you very much. Of course, a whole stack of cards. Look, there's Six of Pentacles again. Yeah, you see, with that equal give and take, it's like they know that they didn't give enough in the connection, and they don't want that to drag them down again with regressing, going back with their progress. That's why they're trying to they're doing it in other ways, okay? So because they didn't give enough to others and to the feminines, it's kind of like they're trying to it's the karma. Thank you, Spirit. The karma. In order for them to clear that, they are learning to give to others their time, money, and energy. They're learning to be more generous, more compassionate, okay? This is what's balancing out the karma. Oh my God. Wow. Thank you, Spirit. High Priestess. This is Pisces. Some of you may be dealing with the Pisces as well. Listening and trusting to their intuition, okay? They know this is a highly spiritual, divinely guided connection. And so they are continuing to listen to the divine guidance that they have been given. And they're continuing to utilize this to help them push through on their journey. Here's another major arcana. That's a number 2. Here's a third one. The Empress. Wow. You see, they're embodying the divine feminine. What was I talking about with the Strength card, right? See? They're embodying the divine feminine, taming the beast, balancing out the masculine and feminine energies. That's what Strength card is too. All right? This is the law of attraction. This is significant with the law of attraction, the law of give and take. They are understanding this, and they are just, it's helping them to build their strength too. Finding that courage and confidence. Like, you know what? What happened in the past is not going to dictate my future. I can correct this. And that's why with the balancing of karma, they're attracting more high vibrational things into their life. They're also understanding what unconditional love is, because this is Venus incarnate. This is Aphrodite. That is the goddess of love. All right. This is also gaining that strength from the love from the divine feminine. Oh my gosh. 4th major arcana, you guys. And we had Lovers at the bottom of the deck for the Strength card. This is very, very significant. Temperance. Balancing the masculine and feminine energies again. Perfecting that balance. Finding that magical elixir in life. What works for them. This is balance all over the place. Okay? Taming the beast. Facing their fears. It's like, you know what? I need to do something about this. I need to balance my emotions. I need to balance my masculine and feminine energies. This is really, really significant, you guys. With all the majors here already, and all this balancing that's coming on, and this is perfect orchestration. Temperance is about perfect orchestration. With the balancing of the karma, God is coming in to help the masculines with the guidance of the High Priestess. She also comes in to bring peace, balance, and harmony to things that are not harmonious. This is what she also does. I'm telling you, God and the ancestors and the angels are really helping the masculines with this, because I mean, you're getting all of these major arcana, guys. Temperance with the angel, right? High Priestess. I mean, you can't make it up. They're getting some serious, serious help from God here, okay? With the perfect orchestration, everything is working out the way it's supposed to, feminines. Masculines, everything is working out the way it's supposed to. The balancing of karma is happening. Oh my gosh. Ace of Swords. Clarity, insight, and awareness, the truth, okay? Seeing clearly now how the universe works, how God works, what this connection really is about. It's like they're moved to another level because they've been understanding in previous readings where with regards to what this connection is about. It's like, again, they're ascending, they're moving to the next level, the next phase of this. This is a breakthrough, okay? This is a new beginning for them with gaining more clarity and insight about this connection, about what it's supposed to do for them. Wow, this is so awesome. See, Eight of Cups, we had this before, because they walked away for what didn't serve them. They're following the light of the moon. They're following their intuition and they're trusting it. They want their Nine of Cups, which will lead them to the Ten of Cups. They know there's something better for them out there and they're following that inner guidance to get there. Wow, another ace, you guys. Ace of Wands. They're following that divine inner spark within them that is leading them to their salvation, to their bliss. They're using these gifts from God, whether it's something creative in nature. They're taking upon this opportunity to build better lives for themselves, to continue to build more wealth for themselves, that type of thing. This is following the light of God. They're utilizing the energy, the fire from the Ace of Wands to burn away any more conflicts and challenges, any other negative thoughts about themselves, any negative thoughts about the residual negative thoughts about their feminines or the world in general, right? The Ace of Wands burns all that crap away, and they're utilizing that to their advantage because they were given this opportunity to do that. God gave them this opportunity to just put that past behind them. And with the Ace of Cups, they're putting the past behind them and they're burning everything away. Not literally, figuratively speaking, of course, with this Ace of Wands. They're going for it. They're going after their passions, what it is that they really want. They're visualizing now what it is that they really want. Look, Queen of Pentacles. Nurturing self-care, okay? This is prosperity. This is staying grounded. Going out into nature to ground themselves and to meditate, all right? This is about them really understanding how nurturing the feminine has been and how that has helped them to nurture more of themselves, understanding true unconditional love. This is also probably about business, okay? Maybe there's some healing business they've started or they've been thinking about doing. This is also about alchemical balance. The Queen of Pentacles is so balanced with regards to the four elements, it's not even funny. And because she is so harmonious with her environment, she attracts that abundance. This is also about abundance. There's a lot of abundance here. The masculines are becoming very, very abundant, not just with material wealth, but with health. Physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. See the four? Balance. She is really so in tune with nature and with herself that she's attracting all this abundance to her, and she feels very prosperous. She feels very, very healthy as well. The Moon. Here's another major arcana, guys. This is very significant. More Piscean energy. Yeah, facing the fears. Letting go of those uncertainties, those ambiguities about this connection. This is also, again, about trusting their intuition. Following their dreams. Okay, with the Moon and the High Priestess, you guys. Let's bring the High Priestess back out. They are having a lot of dreams that is helping them push through in this connection. Their guides and ancestors, God, they're all coming in to support the divine masculine. And a lot of them are having a lot of epiphanies and having a lot of dreams. They're getting a lot of guidance, downloads, insights to how to navigate this connection. And they are following this now. and it's helping them with their journey, and it's also building up that huge amount of strength that they need to get through this. Look, here's Six of Cups. The past, right? Healing of the inner child. Balancing all of this stuff, right? This 6 is another 6. Peace, balance, and harmony. Oh, and 8 with the Strength card, that's abundance too. They wanted me to point that out. Healing the inner child, letting go of the past. They're reminiscing about the connection with you. They're understanding that this is a past life stuff, which is why I talked about past life stuff. They're healing all the stuff that happened in the past too, again with ancestral patterns here. They're also reminiscing about the good times they had with you, and that is also helping them to have that strength to get through this, because they're no longer remembering the pain and the hurt and the suffering, right? This is why they need to continue to heal all of that and to not go back and focusing on this. It's focusing on, that new beginning, on the truth that God has given them about this connection. They're thinking about fond memories, about the times that they spent with you, and it's helping them to raise their vibration too. They no longer want to think about the past in the negative sense. It's the past in the positive sense. And here's 7 of Cups again, right? Following their dreams, their aspirations, what it is they want to do. They know that this cup here that's illuminated with the rose in it, that's the cup that they want. That's the cup that they are following right now. They are not allowing the distractions and illusions of the 3D world to keep them from progressing in their journey. Nice. And look, we have the Knight of Pentacles. This guy, it takes him some time, but he is super focused on his goals. He knows that he needs to get to a certain destination. He's going to do all the hard work and everything that he can to get there. The Knight always reaches his destination, even though he's the slowest Knight and it takes him some time to get there. But he knows this is a lot of work. He knows that this healing needs to be done. And green is about healing, right? With the heart chakra. He knows that this is a long healing process, but he's sticking to his guns. This guy also knows that he has to own up to his responsibilities and he has to do what is right. But he knows it's going to take some time to get there, because this is not an easy process and a lot has to be done. When you are the golden link for your family lineage, guys, to heal those generational curses, to heal the ancestral patterns, that is a lot of generational healing work that needs to be done. And it takes time. But the masculines know this. They're not in a rush, because they know if they rush this, what are they doing if they're rushing it? They're trying to control God. We do not control what God has for us. It's a process. We are on soul time, not human time. We go with the flow. And so we take our time, but we remain persistent. We remain diligent and focused on the task at hand. We buckle down and get things done, even if it's going to take a while. But this is the Knight of honor, of loyalty. He is learning to become that very decorated knight I just heard. I'm hearing Lancelot. Maybe there's some tie to the divine masculines, with Lancelot in previous lifetimes. They were probably that. I was going to say this. They were probably knights. Yes, they're telling me. They're confirming. My guides are telling me that the divine masculines here, you guys were knights. At several different times during your past lifetimes. It wasn't just being a knight at one period. It's like you were knights multiple times in different lifetimes. That's what I'm getting from this. Okay. They are taking responsibility for their actions and for their life in general. That's nice. 4 of Swords. Why is the 4 of Swords here? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Thank you, Spirit. Wow. Another major arcana, you guys. You see how significant this is with regards to how much the masculines are changing, how they're evolving, growing, and learning. Here's the Emperor. your personal power, divine masculines. Continue to heal, because this is going to give you the strength, and it's igniting your personal power. He is the most powerful person in tarot, okay? This is the emperor. This is the divine masculine Christ right here. This is Aries energy, ruled by Mars, having that drive and ambition to continue going forth on your mission to union with self, to continue to heal. All right? You are taking matters into your own hands. You are controlling the situation. Continue to take control of your situation, masculines. Continue to control what you can, because we know, I just said, we can't fully control everything. But you have already been told by God what you can control. You can control how you react to the world, how you react to people, how you react to things. You are the driver of your destiny. Even the chariot's not here. You are the driver of your destiny. You are the creator of your destiny, with the magician and the chariot combined. You are being divinely guided towards your role as a divine masculine Christ. Okay? Your healing, as long as it takes, is going to get you here. Continue to focus on that personal power and to take action on doing things that you know you need to do. With the Knight of Pentacles, right? He takes action. He takes responsibility for what he has done, for his life, for his actions, all of those things. But he also knows that he has to embody that Emperor energy to do that. This guy is very solid. He's on a very solid foundation. Your healing is bringing you to a future that is going to be more solid, stable, and secure in nature. Because you, masculines, are the ones who are supposed to be stable enough and to create that solid environment, that strong foundation. Because that foundation with your feminines before was on, it was on soft ground, is what they're telling me. It was not built on a solid foundation. In order for physical sacred union to occur, it has to be solid. There has to be some organized structure here. Because how can you build an empire on loose footing? How can you build an empire on like a slope, right? You can't. And the role of the masculines is to start this, so that when they're ready to come into union with the feminines, the foundation is there so that they can build the empire together. All right? Continue to focus on that power and strength that you have, because it's always been within you, masculines. You are the divine masculine Christ, and you are working towards embodying that to the fullest. And look, it's another major arcana at the bottom of the deck. Renewal, rejuvenation, healing, having hope and faith for the future. Masculines. This is Aquarius energy. This is about humanity. For healing yourself for the greater good of humanity. When you heal, everyone else heals. When the feminine heals, the masculine heals. The masculine heals, that connection comes together. They start healing the collective of the counterparts. They start raising the vibration of the planet. This is why you guys are in this. You don't get the star card unless you've gone through hell. Okay? This is some profound healing that is being done, that's going to really ignite your personal power and start setting that foundation to be a lot more solid, secure, and stable in nature. All right. Wow. What a reading for the masculines. Okay, feminines. Let's see what's going on with you. What is going on with the divine feminines at this time? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Syrians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Fix that. It's bothering me. All right. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Syrians. What is going on with the divine feminines at this time? Please and thank you. And remember, it's a general reading. Some people are on different phases. Two of Cups. Okay. What I'm getting from this, feminines, is you are also starting to understand what this connection is about. That is very spiritual, passionate in nature. It's divinely guided. This is your counterpart, okay? This is your true love. A lot of you are starting to fully understand this is the love of a lifetime. And you are focusing on your healing because, of course, Cups is about healing. You know that in order for union to occur, the healing has to be done within yourself first. And vibrating at that violet flame level, because Two of Cups is this blissful love, right? Both of you have the Holy Grail, or both of you will have the Holy Grail to exchange. This is understanding that you have to be in union with yourself, doing your healing before you are ready to give and receive unconditional love. Because when both counterparts get to this, that means they're ready to exchange the cups. That means they're ready to give and receive love. Okay. This is about opening up the heart chakra and allowing that divine love of God to come in, because again, when you heal, your masculine heals. This is visualizing what it is that you really want, and you want this union. It's like holding the vision, trusting the process with the Two of Wands card. Having faith and hope, Hierophant, the Star. That this love can come to you. You just have to be in alignment with it. This is about the mutual feelings for each other. This is about, what's the other thing they want me to say? Yeah, being in alignment with this. Okay? When you understand that this is true love, you know that it's not just romantic anymore, right? Which is why I talked about with Eros. And yes, there is a lot of passion in the Two of Cups energy, but that also just fuels the fire in a sense where it keeps you going on your path while you continue to heal with that divine love of God. And then we have the Fool at the bottom of the deck, Major Arcana. That leap of faith, you know that this Two of Cups energy, this soulmate, this light counterpart journey, that you are on this journey and that you have to go into this without fear. Okay, now my guides are telling me that you are no longer fearing of losing your divine masculine. That's what it is. Because you know this is a love like no other. You know that this is divinely guided and that God will not take away from you what he has promised you. So now, with that, I talked about faith, right? That leap of faith, you're like, I'm not going to worry about this connection anymore because I know what this is. This is my divine counterpart. This is the love of a lifetime. I have to go on my journey alone because this is going to help me to prepare for union. All right? This person, yeah, the Fool, technically speaking, he doesn't care what anybody thinks. He doesn't allow people to tell him, like, why are you in this connection? Like, this is not, you think this is your person, it's your true love. Maybe because some of you were going into social media and people were saying that it was false. And it happened to me with a person who did a personal reading for me like 2 years ago. She said this wasn't my person. I believed it until I had dreams and my angels were telling me, just no, she's a false one. She's a false reader. I'm not going to give the reader's name out because that's not the right thing to do. You see how you have to be careful? When I was going against my gut, And God's like, no, Jess, don't do that. So make sure you're being careful and you're not listening to what those other readers are saying. Maybe you guys have gotten to the point where you know deep down inside who this is to you, that you are in this type of Two of Cups connection, okay? This is divinely guided love. And you are going to go out, you are going out in this journey. You're not worrying about the future. You're not focusing on the outcome. You are visualizing, you are aligning yourself with the energy of harmonious physical sacred union, but you're not worried about it. Why? Because you're carefree. This is about your freedom. You're like freeing yourself from being overly focused on union. That's what I'm also getting. Because you're like, you know what? I'm not going to be focused on the union just itself. I'm going to focus on how I'm going to become the divine feminine Christ. And how this is a divinely guided connection. Probably if you watched my last reading, you saw how powerful it was. And that probably gave you a boost of confidence because you guys know that the cards don't lie. That's probably why all those cards came out the way that they did at the time that I recorded it. And if you haven't watched it yet, go back and watch because I said it's going to erase all doubts. See? Yes, thank you, Spirit. This is what this is. You are no longer doubting this connection. You are no longer worried about union because you know the guidance that you're being given, whether it's from me, from other readers who are helping you along your journey, from the guidance that you're being given specifically from your spirit team, you know that this is for you and that union is possible this lifetime because if I feel it, you guys should feel it too. You have to believe in it. If you don't, it won't manifest. If you don't do the work, it won't manifest. It's exactly how it goes. And yes, it's a long, grueling journey, but I'm telling you from my experience, the beautiful journey that this is. I would not be living a blissful life if I wouldn't have gone through the crap that I did. I wouldn't. And I appreciate it so much better now. And God loves the fact that I appreciate it because he's like, my child, you now see why you went through what you did. And now you are going to be greatly rewarded for what you have endured, what you have, the test you have passed, what you have learned from this. The rewards do come in the end, guys, for both of you. So now you guys are like, I'm ready to go on this journey. I'm going to do this alone, but I know that my masculine is always there in the 5D, and you guys will get stronger. The telepathy between you two is going to heighten. Your intuition is going to heighten, especially with this full moon in Pisces tomorrow. I'm recording this on Sunday, the 19th, September 19th. By the time you guys watch this, most of you will be watching this the day of the full moon in Pisces. Your psychic abilities are going to be heightened. The telepathy with your counterpart is going to increase. And watch the magic unfold, guys. When you are energetically in alignment with each other. And you don't have to have them in the 3D all the time. It's very powerful shit. It really is. So you're like, okay, God, I'm going to go out there. I'm no longer going to believe what anybody else says about how this is not true love, how this is not my counterpart, how union won't happen. You're going to follow your path of truth, not your masculines, not other people's. This is you on your path. Wow, this is pretty nice. All right, what is it that the feminines need to focus on for this week? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. What do the feminines need to focus on for this week? Spirit guides and angels, please and thank you. Thank you very much. Ooh. Wow, guys. We've got duplicate cards here. We've got Queen of Pentacles again, the Six of Swords, and the Six of Cups. Wow. Look what's at the bottom of the deck, you guys. Ooh. Feminines. We have the Empress. This is you becoming the Empress, the divine feminine Christ, okay? You are embodying this. You are this is okay. This is really, most of you really need to be, continue to focus on your self-care, on understanding the law of attraction, okay? Just like the masculines, because the masculines, oh shit, I forgot, you guys. Maybe somebody already noticed this. Look, look, look. The freaking Emperor and Empress are here, guys. Again, you can't deny this. The divine masculine Christ and divine feminine Christ are here on this reading, in this reading. Again, more confirmation of what you are in. And now you have the Empress at the bottom of the deck. Yep. Fully embracing your divine feminine. This is about birthing things into life, creating, understanding the law of attraction. That when you are embodying this Empress energy, you believe in yourself. You know how beautiful you are inside and out. You know what you can create for the betterment of this world, for the greater good of humanity. This is about self-love and self-care. You know that you have this within you. And when you are vibrating at this level, guys, you start calling in the Two of Cups. You start calling in your divine masculine. Divine masculine's right there. Continue to love and create. And she loves unconditionally, by the way. She has unconditional love for herself, for her masculine, for the world, for all things, nature. This is the higher level of the Queen of Pentacles. And we have the Queen of Pentacles twice on the board. All right? Look at this. Focusing on your self-care, of being in nature, of nurturing yourself, nurturing others. That the unconditional love here is very, very strong. I'm also hearing forgiveness. And we have Six of Cups here twice. We have Queen of Pentacles twice and Six of Cups twice, you guys. Look at this. Let's put the Six of Swords down for a minute. See that? On your side and his side. You guys are nurturing your inner child. Look how beautiful this is. Feminines, continue to nurture your inner child. Forgiving your parents, I'm also hearing. Being kind to yourself, being kind to others. Maybe there's children here. Some of you, your masculines already have a kid or kids of their own. And for the feminine, some of you do too. There's something here with children. Again, it's general, right? Not all of the counterparts here, I know this for a fact, have children, okay? If you don't worry. It's just that this part of the message isn't for you. But there's something here with the mother of the kids. Oh, this could also be for some of the masculines who have children by somebody else. You are forgiving the mother for how the mother treated you, how they put the kids over your heads, because that was happening with the masculines who had children through other relationships. And for the feminines, this may also be about forgiving your own mother for what's happened with your connection. This is also forgiving you. Okay, both of you are like healing the ancestral patterns of the mother's side, is what I just heard. Wow, that's quite significant. But this is also nurturing the inner child. Reminiscing about the past, the fond memories. And for the feminines, you are moving away. It came out this way, but you're no longer focused on the past. I was talking about that. Some of you may have very well been caught up in, you know, the fond memories, and that was making you sad, because we would see a lot of Five of Cups stuff, a lot of sadness, right? Three of Swords. The energies have shifted for you greatly, feminines, and this is wonderful. Congratulations, okay? This is not easy to do. Trust me, I know. I'm so proud to both of you. This is so beautiful, you guys. Like, it just makes me feel really, really humbled and grateful that I'm able to do this type of work to help you guys along. So some of you were so stuck in the past, what happened with your childhood or whatever, or what happened with your masculines, but you're now like, you know what? I know that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. I need to move to calmer waters. I am taking these lessons that I learned with me to my paradise, because I know everything that I endured as well was a lesson to learn. This is you finding peace, balance, and tranquility. Queen of Pentacles is alchemically balanced, right? We talked about this with the masculines. If you don't remember what was said, go back to the masculine reading about what I said about the Queen of Pentacles, because this energy is in your energy field too. Continuing to focus on that self-care of nurturing yourself. Some of you, you know, you're building better bonds with your kids. Some of you with your healing, and I've said this before, you're actually also healing your children. It's for both of you. That happened with me too, with my son. And I ended up helping heal my ex-husband, as crazy as that was. Forgiveness is a very powerful thing, guys. The energy is high vibrational in that. It really changes people. It can do that. So a lot of you need to continue to nurture the inner child. Continue to do your healing. Continue to build for yourself and understand that you are more than enough. The self-confidence, the self-belief, the self-worth, the high self-esteem, because these are very high self-esteem cards, okay? When you have that high self-esteem, what does that do? It raises your vibration. And when your vibration is elevated to the Empress level, you attract all these wonderful, beautiful things, the beautiful, harmonious, unconditionally loving relationships, excellent health, everything you could ever ask for. There you have it. This is really nice. Focus on that care, you guys. For the feminines, look at all this beautiful energy that is in this reading. You see how much has shifted when you're focusing on your healing? All right, let's see why the Two of Cups is here. Why is the Two of Cups here? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Syrians. Please reveal to us for our highest good why the Two of Cups is here. Please and thank you. Wow. I talked about Three of Swords and it came out. Oh, whoa. I said Magician, and Magician's here. Look, Knight of Pentacles comes out. You're buckling down and getting things done. You're also understanding that this is going to take some time, but you're going to be patient. Oh, this is also about patience. I forgot to mention that. With the bottom of the deck for the masculines, this is also about being patient. That you don't have to rush this. And you're understanding this too, feminines. This connection does not have to be rushed, because it's not about just being together in union with your counterpart. I kept saying that there's more to this, right? So you guys are understanding this. You are taking responsibility for your actions in your life. You are setting goals for yourself, knowing that it's going to take some time to get there, but you know you're going to get there, because what did I say about the knight? The knight always reaches his destination. You know deep down inside now, feminines, that you are going to reach union, because you are believing it. You are working on yourself to attract it. You cannot be low vibrational and attract union. That's not how it works. You're being patient, persistent, diligent on focusing on your mission, on your healing. Again, with the healing, with the green here, heart chakra, for both of you. You're continuing to do the work, the hard work, to get to union with self so that you are prepared for physical, harmonious, sacred union. Healing, right? I'm not getting a bad thing with this card. This is about healing during separation, because this card talks about separation. And look, we talked about that with the masculines, healing during separation, okay? You're continuing to heal. You're pulling the swords out of your heart. You are realizing that you misunderstood what this connection was, and it wasn't about just the love, the eros, romantic love. This was bigger than that. Healing all the heartbreak that you've ever experienced, not just with your masculines, but with everybody else, and the disappointments in life that you have endured. Look at this. 10 of Cups, guys. You are vibrating at this high frequency because you know you have to be vibrating at this frequency to call in union. And this is about healing too. You're emotionally stable and balanced. You are not allowing yourself to be so overcome with just reuniting with your counterpart. Because again, you cannot rush this. It's soul time, not human time. Everything happens in divine timing. And with the Temperance card here, it's about divine timing too. Your masculines know this is about divine timing. He did get the card. It's still here, by the way. Let me show it. This was at the bottom of the deck for them last week, right? I am planning to reach out to you in the future. I'm waiting for the right time, divine timing. You see, they're understanding. That was from last week's reading, okay? You want this 10 of Cups with your counterparts, but you know you have to be in this. You have to align with this. This is blissful card. This is divine love. You are beginning to embody this divine love and aligning yourself with this, because this is essentially what you want, feminines. You want that happy, harmonious marriage. You want that family. You want the bliss. You want a happy ending, the storybook ending. But you can't overly focus on that and not do the work, right? You have to be in alignment with this. And when your vibration is elevated to this, like I was saying, majority of 98% of the time, you start to call it in. Look at that. The Death card, Scorpio energy. Phoenix rising from the ashes. This is death and rebirth. This is you letting go of the past for good. The old self, your old self, is dying and the new self is emerging. The embodiment of the divine feminine, Christ, is beginning to emerge. You are doing the healing. You are getting in alignment, understanding that this 2 of Cups love is here to teach you, and it's here to heal. It's here to help you transform. It's like you're really starting to fully undergo your self-transformation process. You're facing your fears. I said a lot of you are no longer fearing that this is not your counterpart. Some of you have been fearing this is a false twin. Some of you have been fearing that this connection is not going to come together. You're facing that because you know that if you fear it, if you don't believe it, you're not going to come into union with your counterpart, right? Fear is low vibrational. But fear also gives us, when we face this, it gives us that strength to push forward. You're being reborn here. These are profound changes you are making, feminines, in your life, in your beliefs about this connection. This is a major transition for you. You know that this hang up with union has to end. It's about union with self. It's about my healing, your healing. The feminines, you're thinking, I have to heal. I have to end all of this nonsense with these false beliefs about myself, about this connection. And I need to focus on my self-transformation, to continue on my self-transformation process, because why? You are the magician. Gemini energy. Some of you are Gemini. There's some Geminis here. There's some Scorpios. There's some Aries people. Some Sagittarius. Sag. Some Pisces. We talked about that. Pisces is here twice. Yeah. Even if I didn't call it out, don't worry about it. And a Leo. Don't worry. But that's, if I called that out, this is a very significant message for you. They're telling you to wake up to this message. You're realizing that you can create your reality. Your thoughts create your reality. You're beginning to understand this now. This is excellent. Not focusing on the communication all the time, because this is also about communication. This is ruled by Mercury because it's Gemini. All right. Understanding that you have unlimited potential with that infinity symbol there. You can create the life that you want. You have all the tools that you need. And you're beginning to do that. Wow. This is really nice, feminines. Let's put the Death card in front. And look, the Wheel of Fortune. You know that this is a fated connection. I think I talked about that last week. You're fully understanding this now. That this connection happened for you to catapult you towards your self-transformation right there. It's not a joke. It's not a fluke. This is about you learning your karmic lessons. You're understanding that karma is involved in here. And I was talking about karmic balance is starting right now with the masculines. And again, with the balance, even with the Two of Cups as well. And we have balance and harmony with Ten of Cups, emotional balance. Right? Wheel of Fortune. Karma. Your karma's playing out. You know that karmic contracts need to end before your soul contract can end. Some of you are getting out of the hamster wheel. Some of you have learned to let go of control of this connection. Now, if there are a couple of you here that might be trying to still control it, stop being so emotional. Stop overly focusing on union all the time. Stop feeling like you're being bamboozled or manipulated, right? Like you're feeling you're gonna die. That's for like there are a couple of people here, because I'm reading the cards differently now. With the Three of Swords and the Death card, you gotta buckle down and get things done, or stop being so stubborn. That's for a couple of you here. You gotta get out of this karmic patterns, because the karmic debt has to be paid. To those of you who don't understand this still, the karmic debt has to be paid. But for others of you, you understand that this is fated. This is your destiny. You are destined to come into union with this individual, because you are. And you have to believe that, like I said. Why is the Queen of Pentacles? Why are the Queen of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, and the Six of Cups here? Spirit guides and angels, please and thank you. Thank you very much. Look at all the duplicate cards we're getting for you guys, okay? What they need to focus on, Four of Swords. What you need to focus on, your healing and being patient, divine timing. We have two divine timing cards now. Where'd Temperance go? She's here. On his end, on your end. All right, look what's in the middle, the Four of Swords. Nurturing, healing your inner child, nurturing your inner child, taking care of yourself, building for yourself, becoming the Empress, the divine feminine Christ, okay? Just be patient, continue to make forward progress with your healing. This is leveling up with your healing. Both of you are elevating to this next level with regards to your healing in this journey. This is wonderful. Continue to do this. Continue to receive and listen to that divine guidance you're being given. Again, the healing during separation. This is why separation has to happen. You guys are leveling up during this process, during this stage of your journey. This is also you preparing to receive the truth when your masculine is ready to communicate with you. Because I will say, and I've been seeing this in my own readings for myself, what's going to come with regards to communication, it's not going to be easy. But some of you in your journeys, you're going to start picking up on things already from your masculines as to what has been going on in their lives. And some of that has been revealed in my readings here. It's like they're preparing. The healing is also helping prepare the masculine to speak his truth. The healing is also preparing you feminines to receive the truth, but with unconditional love. Because when you don't go through this process, you will use that sword to cut off the head of the divine masculine. Obviously, that's not literally. Because when you're not ready and you haven't healed that heart, you still have resentment and anger that's low vibrational. You cannot have a divine love when you have anger in your heart. Can you? No. Because God is not about anger. God is not about resentment. God is not the devil, obviously. So this is why you guys are being prepared for the truth. See how massive that is? How important this is? It's not just about union. Because when you can receive and give that truth and have compassion, unconditional love when that comes in, you know that you have done the work. And you go forth in your joint mission, always following the truth and always having unconditional love. Okay. Continue to make forward progress. Don't rest on your laurels, feminines. Doing the hard work is going to pay off. Okay? Things are going to start changing for you with the Ten of Pentacles. And this also talks about ancestral pattern healing. I did talk about that. Family issues. Continue healing those ancestral patterns. Continue visualizing this Ten of Cups. We have Ten of Cups. Ten of Pentacles. This is ultimate achievement here. There's a huge breakthrough with both of you with regards to your healing. Again, you are leveling up. All right? You are understanding what the treasure is with regards to this connection. What is that over there? Oh, I thought there was something weird in this card. But no. You're seeing that when you open up this treasure chest, remember how we talked about when you open up the treasure chest, there's a bunch of swords in there? When you open up this treasure chest now with regards to this connection about your life, you have little mice here, right? It's not going to be a whole box of mice. It's going to be a box of pentacles. That this connection has been a blessing to you. You're finding the treasure within yourself. You're finding the abundance, the prosperity in yourself, right? Look at all the pentacles on your end. Feminines. Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Now we have Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Again, with the physical stuff, you're changing things in your 3D world. This is wonderful. Wow, you guys. Look at all these cards on here. Jeez. All right. Let's see what the guidance for the divine masculines is for this week. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Sirians. Please reveal to us for our highest good. What guidance do you have for the divine masculines at this time? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Yes. Woo! We have block out distractions. Seven of Cups energy. Your life purpose and other priorities need your undivided attention, so it's time for you to take charge of your schedule and working environment by turning off electronics and avoiding anyone or anything that distracts you from what's important. You already know what these distractions are, and you have the power to responsibly block them out. I guess that's why. Okay, now they're telling me something else. Temperance and Seven of Cups. Yeah, finding balance with things, with distractions, things that are not serving you, right? You already know what the distractions are, like the card says. You know what's important. It's the cup with the rose right there. That's what you need to make sure that you focus on. You guys already know what it is you need to let go of. Friends, too much social media, too much spying on your feminine, whatever this is. Working too many hours, maybe for some. Yeah, do more for the greater good. Block out whatever is not serving you. Unlimited ideas. Your mind is one with God's infinite mind. Therefore, you have complete access to unlimited ideas guaranteed to bring blessings. All you need to do is take divinely guided action to allow these ideas to come to fruition. Okay. Let me pull these out. They want me to pull these out for this card here. The Moon, the Ace of Swords, and the High Priestess. You guys are getting some ideas, guys, on what to do with regards to your career, your life, other things you need to cut out, right? High Priestess, Ace of Swords, and the Moon. You're getting dreams. These are, and they're ideas that your angels, your ancestors are giving you, that God's giving you, okay? Your mind is one with God's infinite not mind. This is exactly what this means. Look how awesome that is. You have complete access to unlimited ideas, guaranteed to bring you blessings. Follow that guidance. All right? This is nice. Employment change. Your career path is leading you in a higher direction with positive changes to support your dreams, priorities, passions, and life purpose. Trust that these changes will help you release the old and welcome the new. You are being supported each step of the way. What was I saying with all the major arcana, divine masculines? You are being incredibly supported by God and your spirit team. I mean, it's unbelievable. They're trying to get you guys to make an employment change. And some of you are going to be building your own businesses. Some of you who've gotten this money, this inheritance, this is about you utilizing that to build that business. And they're giving you ideas on what to do with that money. That's for some of the masculines here. What is the guidance for the feminines? Spirit guides and angels for this week. Thank you. Moonlighting. Look at this. You can start working on your dream career part-time while keeping your other job to pay the bills. Soon your dream career will take flight and fully support you. Yep, that's what I did. It's exactly what I did. And it paid off. This is an excellent card for you guys, feminines. Look, it's at the bottom of the deck. Do the work. Buckle down and get things done with the Knight of Pentacles energy. It's not enough to dream or pray. You've also got to take the positive action steps that you are being divinely guided to take. Consistently working on your priorities will make them flourish like a lush flower garden. Yep. What was I saying with the Knight of Pentacles? Take responsibility for your actions, for your life. This is right here. Do the work, the healing work. This is continuing to do the work, to buckle down and get things done. Yes, you can dream and pray about it, but if you don't do anything, that's why I said for some of you, you know, if you're not doing the work, your masculine is not going through this right now. You have to do the work. And I was talking about that before. Union won't manifest if you don't do the work. How is God going to bring you those blessings? It's like I tend to say, how do you get promoted when you don't do the work, right? Do you expect to get promoted? If your car's on empty and you need to drive to a store, are you going to be able to use your car if you don't fill it up with gas? You've got to do something, right? All right, let's see what the overall guidance is for the connection. Spirit guides, angels, galactic families, Pleiadians, Sirians. What is the overall guidance for the connection? Wow, yikes. Freedom in cutting cords. Freedom. Remove time constraints and responsibilities. Feel free. Cutting cords. Some people and places drain you of vitality. Cut those energetic cords. Yep. Masculines got blackout distractions, you know, feminines keep moving forward. Don't let the past hold you back. That's funny. It says remove time constraints and responsibilities. That's kind of contradictory, is it not? Feel free, but with this, I said focus on responsibilities. This is about focusing on those things that you really need to focus on, your goals. All right? This is talking about responsibilities for things that don't serve you. Okay? Could be, you know, with changing a job, freeing yourself from those jobs, the responsibilities of your job that don't serve you. There's something like that. But this is for both of you, okay? Feel free and cut the cords. The bottom of the deck is stars. Look up to the stars, sense the infinite expansion. What I get from this is divinely guided again. This is also about the stars are aligning to shift you guys to the next level of your connection. And with everything going on, especially with the full moon in Pisces tomorrow, and Mercury is in shadow, Mercury is in Libra, Mars is in Libra, Venus is in Scorpio, that's mutual reception. All the other planets, Saturn's still in retrograde, Jupiter's still in retrograde. Things are starting to happen here, all right, that are helping you guys to shift through this. That's why there's so much divine interference, divine help on the masculine side, okay? They're really trying to push things along for the masculines. This is also, I'm also hearing from this that both of you probably look up at the stars out of nowhere at the same time, because that's your souls calling each other when that happens. I know that used to happen to me a lot. Like last night, I kept looking at the moon. I was taking a walk with my son. The moon was gorgeous last night. I kept being pulled back to the moon, and Jupiter's right by it. I kept being pulled back, pulled back, pulled back. And then I would get messages, telepathic messages from my divine masculine. So if you guys feel compelled to look up, take a second, and you might be receiving guidance from God himself, from your angels, and or you'll also get messages from your masculines. That's what I get from that. Okay, we're going to see now what your masculine wants to tell you at this time. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Sirians, please reveal to us for our highest good what the divine masculines want to say to their feminines at this time. Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. I have a lot to say today. Geez. I don't want to have conflict with you. I'm not trying to play games. I'm just conflicted in my mind about how to proceed. See, there's a different group here. I am planning to reach out to you in the future. I'm waiting for the right time, divine timing. Now it comes out instead of being at the bottom of the deck, and I just showed it to you. I know I can go easily into victim mode. I'm trying to overcome that. It's been a pattern. I am brokenhearted that we aren't together. My heart aches for you, but I won't let you know that. Of course not. But that's okay. It's hard for them to express those emotions. Plain and simple, I know you are my person. I just don't know where that goes or exactly what it means. I do want to move forward. I do want to move toward you. See, they're having that strength because, see, they know what you are their counterpart with the Lover's card at the bottom of the Strength card. They're starting to do things here. The divine God is really helping them. I'm willing to give you more stability, but I need to know I am free. I have commitment issues. Is it safe to be vulnerable with you? This is what goes on in the back of their minds. Like, see, this is a lot. That's why they had a lot to say today. I have deep regrets for the way we parted. I didn't want to go our separate ways, but it seemed best at the time, and I thought you would chase me. I am sad. See? This is why when the feminines are like, I am done going after the masculine, it shifts everything. I would love to communicate with you. I know I have to be the one to reach out this time. I start to do it and then stop myself. Is it right? It is right there. I don't want to hurt you again. See, resting to prepare themselves to come forward with the truth. They have to be fully ready, and they cannot run away, because some of you told them the truth already and they freaked out and they disappeared for an extended period of time. That's what happened in my connection. But my masculine has been preparing for a while to come forward with that communication. There's a lot of healing that needs to be done before they're ready, I'm telling you. The bottom of the deck is, I would love to have a reconciliation with you. I am not sure how to go about it. I'm working on it. I need to feel you again. See, eventually they're working on it. That's why they have to continue to do the healing. It's a lot. It's a lot. But for the feminines too, they have to be able to deal with the truth, because the masculines are going to come forward with a lot of truths that may be hard. And for some people who don't go through the ascension process and who don't heal, they end up cutting people's heads off. That's just how it goes. God does not want that for this connection. What is the divine feminine's response to the divine masculine? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Spirit guides, angels, thank you. I feel like I'm always waiting for our connection to reach its fullness and potential. In my heart, I'm waiting for you. It feels like a huge black hole at times. See, the waiting, but this is divine timing. You have to make forward progress on your healing, not waiting. I would just like equal give and take between us. It's that simple. Exactly. It's your higher self. That's what you guys feel. We have the Six of Pentacles, right? But the karmic debt is being balanced. Karma is balancing, okay? They have to understand what equal give and take is first before they can do this with you too. They have to balance out their karma. Again, the karmic debt has to be paid first. I would like it very much if we could balance the yin-yang energies between us. It's not lack of passion. I want you. Things just feel unbalanced. See? Things feel unbalanced. Yep, but look at the balance card. Six of Swords. We have Six of Pentacles. You guys have Six of Cups here. There's Six of Cups there. There's Two of Cups. There's a lot of balancing going on. But see, feminines, like you think that things aren't balancing out, but they are. But it's all happening in the 5D. It's not going to happen in the 3D. Not right now. Bottom of the deck is, all I wanted was more stability. That's it. To know I could count on you would build trust in a big way. This is what they're preparing for, feminines. Yeah. This connection was definitely not stable, but it had to play out this way. You guys agreed to this. He is working on this. What did I say? Masculines are going to be the ones who are going to have that solid, stable foundation ready before you guys could come into union because of this. Because they know things started off on unstable ground. And he needs to get to that point, becoming the Emperor, the Divine Masculine Christ, to show you. Because they have to show you, not just tell you. That's why communication doesn't mean jack shit. They have to prove it to you. They have to show you. Words can only do so much. It's like that Extreme song, More Than Words. And they need to bring this back into the connection, this stability, that solid foundation, organized structure. But they have to find their personal power to know that that is their role to do this. Okay. Anything else, Spirit? Nope. I think that's it. Well, guys, if you would like a personal reading, if you want to see exactly where you and your masculine are, what's happening next, and what the next phase of your healing is, what else you guys need to heal, if you want to see where you guys are in your contract, in your soul contract, I have those readings too. All those readings are 40% off, right? Okay. And if you want to talk to me, if you want to have a coaching session, that way we can have a conversation to kind of help you with, this next phase of healing or whatever else you need to do if you're struggling. I have 40% off of those coaching sessions too, okay? Go to capellawellness.com or check out the description box below. All right, my loves, thank you so very much for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating the thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today. Always, I send so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being on your light counterpart journey today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness, starring out.